Are you ready to chuckle? Because it's time for some comedy queens.
If it was Queens of Comedies, we could hear some more do her hula hoop bit, but alas, this is Drag Race Canada. After a Cameo-inspired mini-challenge, the queens write their own stand-up routines to various successes.
And it's Plaid Girls Club on the main stage as the now top 5 queens show off their horizontal and vertical intersecting stripes and patterned looks.
Plaid Girls! And there's some
Talking
kissing.
about the Plaid
Girls! Very Carmen and Raja, the lip sync, honey.
Scintillating. So stay tuned for an all-new episode of Race Chaser as we cover Canada versus the world. Episode 4.
Oh.
Mom!
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello. Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser.
Current.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What's yours?
Hello, I'm Willam.
This is the beginning. Your voice is sitting, honey.
Girl, you know why.
She did vocal warm-ups.
Miss Heidi just left and we smoked our warm-up together.
Who did?
One of the mom girls. There
Oh,
was a drop. She was doing a drop and she was pulling a lube.
she mothered, I fear.
She was mothering. If you were a Mom
She
Plus
mothered on this
member,
day. We were mothering on this day.
mothering, honey, mother's milk.
Theron S. Mothers.
Yes, T.S. Mothers. Yes,
She is mothering.
yes, Theron, we love
Oh,
you. If you were a
Do
mom,
we?
do we? I don't. I was just saying to be nice. I don't like her at all.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I hate
cool.
her. Hey, Theron, we hate you. If you're a Mom Plus member, last week you got to see our beautiful faces and Alaska's wig on, and she was patting. Don't come for my sister like that in the outline on the video episode of this podcast. And the forecast weather was up and crazy in Canada because there was a weather wall, honey. There were international dolls showing 3 looks on the runway.
Weather dolls.
Weather dolls include are they dolls? Weather dolls, including one of them making it into the workroom with an unconventional materials look. Victoria really showed out as Victor in her drag king look, and Silky ate the other girls up as well. And there were winners of the balls. And after holding up one finger, Silky won the lip sync. Decided to send Miss Wiglet packing, probably because no one could figure out if her hair was really wet and wavy or not. I saw the waves were wet.
I bet we've got hundreds of mail messages in the mailbox about
Hopefully
the
they're
wavy
mail.
controversy. Also, I have to say, we were like, "Oh, this is the ugliest wig I've ever worn in the history of cinema." I saw the comments, and a lot of them said I looked beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, and that feels so good to hear.
I nominate myself to go home.
Because I am beautiful externally as well as on the inside.
Thank you. I've been waiting this whole competition to hear it.
I am so glad you asked me this question.
I am sending you an invoice for $700.
Yeah. Stealing money out of the purse. Okay. We get a little lipstick message that says, "To my queens, you can visit Down Under anytime. Come and go as you please, but know that you always have a place in my heart." Aw.
Oh, you'll be in my heart, Phil Collins. We love you, Anita.
Very.
Sister,
very
go.
that.
Sister, go home. Silky said she's going to crown Anita Miss Congeniality and give her 500 Canadian dollars, which is great. Anita was very nice.
Are Canadian dollars scented like maple syrup?
That would be so lovely.
I thought they were, and maybe I was just...
You can't rip them.
The wool pulled over my eyes.
They're unrippable.
Yeah, you can't. Unrippable.
Unrippable. Neutrogena gets a good close-up, and the girls clean the mirror, and then Rita gets all emotional, and she's like, she got to stay another week, and it's safe. I feel like Rita being there is like because it's called Canada versus the world, and they can't send all 3 or 4 home in a row on 3 episodes.
Sure they can. If you're the host country, that means you have the biggest expectation upon you. And so the girls might want to get rid of you because they're like, no, honey, this is our show.
Well, who would have you chose between Anita and Rita? If you were up there.
Anita. I think the correct decision was made. I mean, it's hard because you don't want to see anybody go home, but I think it was Anita's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Anita.
And Victoria also chose Anita's lipstick.
Yes.
So I guess they were in agreement on that. But they just make the revelation that everybody sitting on the couch has been in the top 6. Or like in the top of episodes previous past. So like they got rid of everybody who wasn't.
Okay.
They said all tops here, honey. We've all topped.
I see that. And Raja says top 6, ho.
I mean, there was only 9 to begin with, so you're a third of the way.
Is this a seasonette? I mean, it's very fast.
Top 12.
You guys, we are the top 12, and no one can ever take that from us.
We're sisters.
Look around. We are the top 12, you guys. The next day, Icesis and Raja, they were like, well, we should have been in the top.
And they weren't saying who they thought should not be.
Not to discredit you. I mean, you were lovely, but I should have been in the top. I mean, you were fine. You were good. I mean, you won and everything.
Booger boots, but like you didn't have my my creations, you know. And the girls were butthurt and would not put out their costumes.
Wasn't there Scuttlebutt behind the scenes?
A fight?
Like the girls were mad and they felt like it was rigomoris.
Well, I don't know if they thought it was.
You
rigor
know
mortis.
about these things.
No, I don't know about rigor mortis because Crystal.
Who was Morris?
Was there more? Was there? Did someone do a Morris test? Do we know it was Morris in fact? Because I mean, Icesis won the last one. And did you see the Roscoe's video?
No, but that is the nexus of all shade. What'd she say? What'd she have to say?
Honey. The Roscoe's video, she was like, I spent $70,000 to come here. What else? Okay. So,
Scuttlebutt? Is it Scuttlebutt or Scuttlebud? Or Scuttlebug?
At Roscoe's, she said they convinced her to do this season by saying, help us keep the crown in Canada. You know?
Scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt. That needs to be in Scuttlebutt. That is our Scuttlebutt alert. Scuttlebutt alert. So
Scuttlebutt.
that is something that she has said. Scuttlebutt. So who knows?
Wait,
Girl, you
say
don't
what
think they
you
said-
said again, Willam.
Scuttlebutt.
No,
Oh,
think
no.
about the crown.
What crown? Help us keep the crown in Canada. That's what they told her to get her to do the show.
Because they will tell you anything
Girl,
to
they told Fifi they were going to give her a redemption.
get. Yeah,
like-
and we saw how that went.
Honey, yeah, they're gonna say whatever they need to say to
Mama.
whatever girl to get her to agree to come do the show that is not judged by RuPaul.
Yeah.
Who just slaps her name on it and says, "Y'all have fun up there." This
It
blonde
is-
girl's gonna host.
So, oh my gosh.
That's
So, well, I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah, so
But-
they're feeling some sort of way. They would not put the outfits out on the mannequins like how they do with like, you know, for just to fill up the room. And once you compete and do a runway, production says, can we put that on a mannequin? Like it happened to a couple of our costumes. You know, they wanted good stuff out for Be Real and stuff, like pretty things that we'd seen. And Raja and Icesis wouldn't put theirs out because they did believe that they should be in the top. And they're like, you're not getting any shots of this. You didn't give it a prize, so no. But I don't know who would have been in the bottom should one of them been in the top.
I don't know.
But I'm just armchair quarterbacking. Girls, you're all pretty and you're all going to the prom. But Victoria thinks she's just butthurt that she beat them. And she says it in her interview because her looks were 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she did amazing. And she won.
Rita wants to
So-
burn her dress, which she should.
Oh, yeah.
We should all
no,
send a match
definitely.
to her. Honey, hey, put your lighters up on Rita's dress.
At least she knows.
Yeah.
I think
But
knowing is half the battle.
I mean, she had a mirror. The mirror told her. And she went out anyway. Raja says, no, boo-boo, we need sustainable fashions now, so you can't burn that dress, bitch.
It would be bad for the ozone, which there's a hole down under. We get a video message from Mother that says, Ladykins, please humor me as I give you a little piece of advice. It's time to stand up for what you believe in, because trust me, becoming the queen of the mother-plucking world is no joke, boo. Jokes? Humor?
Oh, hey, it's Brad
Cracking
Goretzky.
jokes? Oh,
Husband of famous comedy producer, Gary Janetti.
Yeah.
Brad comes sashaying in purple, the purple blazer, and Raja says, that's my color, give that here.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's mine. That's for me. That fringe is for me.
Mine. Purple blazer, that's mine.
The mini
So-
challenge, the queens have 20 minutes to get into influencer quick drag to record a customized fan video, a cameo pretty much, for Brad's new app endeavor, Queenie Vids.
This
Cameo.
is Cameo. Cameo boots.
Make a cameo on a video phone.
The girls have 20 minutes to get into influencer quick drag, and there's light scuttlebutt, and then the cameo
Scuttlebutt.
challenge ensues. One of them is, tell me how to dump my spouse. I caught them cheating. I found panties. And Raja and Victoria are the standouts for me.
Scuttlebutt. Yeah, Victoria was very natural at this.
Mm-hmm.
Who I love that Silky's in a sneaker with her cute little fringe dress.
Her dancing hair. Icesis went black and white Hello Dolly.
Yeah, I think that's too much for this
For
assignment.
cameo? Honey.
The name of this game, I think, is Keep It Casual, Keep It Casual Kelly.
Mhm.
And
Day.
don't put anything on the bottom. So most of the girls, we're looking at a lineup shot here. Most of the girls keep their day pants on and they're just normal day shoes.
Mhm.
Except for Rita Baga, who's like padded, like in
Full drag.
like she's like padded in a fucking bordello heel. Is Victoria Scunn wearing
Dinosaur feet?
gorilla shoes?
I
What
think
is
they're-
this?
I think they're big giant dragon slippers.
Crown it. Crown it next. I mean, she wins the season just based on that for me. That is cool to me.
Yeah, I'm not mad. And her dress is in the back displayed. You could see it, the one that won last week with the headpiece.
Oh.
That's what I mean. And in the little corner where the mannequins are, like that's where they ask you to like put your stuff out so that it's in shots. You know,
In the parlor.
in the
Of
parlor,
sorts.
honey.
Raja O'Hara wins the challenge. And she wins a fabulous cosmetic collection from Anastasia Beverly Hills with a Z.
Monica's sister.
Scuttlebutt.
And then they announce the maxi challenge is each of the girls writing and performing their own comedy routine for Comedy Night for the World.
Comedy Night for the World. Is
But
that like
we're-
Supermodel of the World?
They couldn't get the rights. We're going to take a break.
Oh, okay, bye.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
And we are back.
Scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt. The girls have their little who's going to go first moment for the mini challenge. And
Who's on first?
well, I'll tell you, everybody wants to go first. Rita wants to go first,
Oh, but it's Raja's responsibility.
but it's Raja's responsibility because she
As
won
the
the
winner.
mini challenge.
Yeah.
Reading the girls. Isis said she could go anywhere. Victoria is the only one to voice out that she wanted to go last. And Silky gets last placement. Victoria's before that. Isis and Rita in the middle. And then Vanity is second, but Raja opens.
Victoria is feeling fierce-delicious with the sabotage here. For sure. Because she's the only person who asked to go last, and Raja patently ignored that request. It fell on deaf ears.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
That's what we saw happen in real time. It played out. There's no editing there either on that one.
Sabotage.
That happened. It was a conversation, I feel like. But Raja is smart for putting herself first. Wham bam it. Couple of jokes, get out of the way and let the big comedy guns come through. She's very smart for going first,
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because if you're going to be really strong, you want to go toward the end. But if you know that it's your weak suit, my weakest suit.
I agree on that. And Vanity has a lot of strong material because she bombed this challenge first. So she probably had some writing stuff going on before she came to the race for this.
Smart. That's what a lot
I
of the
feel
girls
like
do nowadays.
It's not dumb. If you're going to get your costumes made by a professional, get your jokes done by them too.
Totally.
Rita, they show her rehearsal now, and she's doing like this fake out thing where talks in French first and realizes people can't understand her. Then she's like, oh, and then she fakes
Yeah.
like understanding that they can't understand her, and it's not funny. It's not even amusing. I don't think with a wig it would be slightly amusing maybe, but like Gary's like, and he's really trying to refine that idea, but I just think it's a bum concept to begin with.
It's amusing.
Was it?
It's charming.
For an all-stars, like, girl, we know. I don't understand. She's great at what she does. I've seen her in action, but like
Yeah.
for this season, it's not giving what I period. It's not giving for me.
Now, Icesis, do you think that at this point she knew that she was gonna hit the road?
I think she
You-
probably decided right after the rehearsal and how it went, because she must not have like, even if you're tired, but you know you're gonna kill something. I would have been like, let me win this episode and then leave. She knew she wasn't winning this episode, that's for sure. After that rehearsal,
Well, Victoria has a lot of things planned, and Brad and Gary are like, give her 10.
are Brad and Gary the name of the ambiguously gay duo too?
Honey, it's not ambiguous.
It's not ambiguous. One's a stylist and the other wrote for Will and Grace. So
Honey, that's a gay couple, honey, with a capital
Brad
G.
and Gary.
Capital Gay. Heaven, London, honey, yes. I want to be that Gay.
Ace and Gary.
Ace and Gary got it. Silky, her run through goes really well, and it's bam, bam, bam. She just is a natural raconteur.
Did you know that those characters were voiced by Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There was
I
some like
didn't- I didn't
SNL
know.
documentary about it. The next day, the girls are having mirror chats, and this is where I see the Viv's palette pop up. People have been using the Viv's palette a lot. She's got a really good palette.
Hell on heels, honey.
There's a good green in there.
Bitch on heels. Isis, she's like, she doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's going through it. Raja goes over to check on her, and she says she's gonna leave.
Well,
She's,
I
do you
do
know
have-
what? Do you know anything more than what we saw on screen?
What I saw on screen, first of all, the cinematography, where it's the long shot, which is a zoomed in close up of her face, and you see the tear roll down while she's painting, and then it comes, and then right after that, Raja goes over. Like, it's a really good shot. So props to whatever cameraman did that.
They've had a lot of years of capturing tears on camera,
Zoom
so they
in.
really know how to do it.
All you need is one, too, to tell that story, and it did, and it was so effective. And I don't know anything about why she left, but I'm glad that she did what made her happy. 'Cause
Yeah,
she could have painted on a second brow before she did the I'm leaving thing though.
She
Because the whole
did have
time that one
brow
time you're
on.
just like, girl, put your other brow on.
She did right mid.
But did she even shave yet? Because
some of the girls
Did she
those
know she
girls
was
maybe-
going home?
Maybe some of the girls wait to shave until like their eyes are done.
I used to do that. I've done that definitely a couple times.
Yeah, so then you have a fresher,
Mhm.
like less
Or
time.
maybe she just doesn't have her beard cover on yet. Who knows? But we're sorry you went home. Sorry you spent 70 grand and you don't get to show it all, but you'll get to wear those gowns somewhere, I'm sure.
One of my favorite memes that came out after this was like, I love seeing all the Drag Race fans tweeting about, oh, do what's best for your mental health, when actually they are part of the problem of these queens having mental health problems.
I do have a question, like, because the contracts have said now that if we call you back, you need to be available to film a show, no matter what it is for the next 4 years. I'm wondering if she got that contract and then was the one who was like, they said, you have to come do this. You signed a contract, Why did she do it if she was so tired and she didn't want to? And I don't get it. I know that there were replacement people that weren't originally their A cast, but I feel for her. I hate being like that.
What if everybody left? There'd be no season. What would they do?
I mean,
They'd be high and dry with the fucking advertisers. Like, it would be fucked.
I know, right? If they just left, if everybody agreed to leave after episode 3.
That would be so wild.
Maybe we
What
could.
would they do?
What
You know what they would do.
What?
They put out a casting call and they'd have a full docket within a week of fresh babies.
Fresh faces?
they'd have to
Fresh
reshoot.
looks?
They'd lose like a week of
They'd
production.
scrap three weeks. But the girls have a nice moment where they have a kumbaya circle and hug after Miss Isis pieces out.
I mean, I get it. She she did really great this season, which is that's the disappointing part. I mean, selfishly as a viewer, I want to see her do more drag because she's really good at drag. But I get it, girl. I mean, girl, if you don't want to fucking do it, if you can't do it, fucking this girl.
Here you go. Yeah, bye.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get out of there. You don't have to. And I'm glad that she, stood up for herself.
And Raja does the same thing in the interview chair. She says she doesn't owe you anything. She speaks right to the camera. and I love her for that because, like, sometimes you just need to step away.
Absolutely.
Away from the fans. That's why those cruises were hard sometimes. The cruises.
Travel.
Fuck.
Dorothy Travel. We call her Dot.
All the girls are very supportive of her leaving.
Yes.
And now it's top 5.
Well, of course they are because she's fucking good. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry that you have to
Hey, do you need help packing? Because that one wig, if you're not going to wear it, what if I tried it on?
You know what? That isn't going to fit in that suitcase. You're going to be over 50 pounds. I'll keep the beaded fringe. I will.
No, that bow will crush. I'll wear it home for you. Yeah.
Girl, of course the girls are thrilled. Of course they're supportive.
The next day, the girl that hosts the show, Brooklyn, this blonde girl, is wearing.
Why do you keep calling her the blonde girl?
She's my friend. She's this blonde girl I know.
This blonde girl.
I feel like RuPaul. That's what RuPaul would call her. Be like, this blonde girl hosted for me up there.
Seattle. Seattle.
Close Vancouver, close to Seattle, right? Yeah, I knew I was in the right area.
Yeah.
No, I love Brooklyn. She looks fucking great today. She's wearing like this red little, it feels like 80s, but also very current. It's so good. It's structured and ruched. And she said, I put all my hair on top of my head and make me look like every guy in the world wants to fuck me. She looks so great.
Can I see her?
Ugh, how could you not? It's just red and wild.
Very red and wild. Now, is this hair wet and wavy? No, I'm just kidding. It's
This
not.
is dry and wavy, you bitch.
It's not wet and wavy.
Ugh.
She looks resplendent.
Of her hair, it's perfect.
Yeah, she looks really, really great.
Brad looks good too. This ombre gray scale tux. This is really cool.
That's really cool. He looks great, honey.
And his hubs, Gary Janetti is in a gray Tom Brown moment.
Mm-hmm.
Cute panel. And Tracy Melcher looks great too. This updo with the baby edges.
She puts the gig in giggle.
Hmm.
Girl, the writers took a day off.
Honey, I think they're coming in a week late too.
The writers took a gig in giggle? What?
And she puts the wig in wiggle. Yes.
What?
And then a little tee-hee-hee. I don't even know if it's writing. I think it might just be like picture, like flashcards, like with a kid waving, and then they just make up something new. I don't know.
On an episode about comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe giggle is like because they're going to be telling jokes. I don't.
Maybe
it's not their fault.
Maybe, but it's
not their
also
fault.
maybe not. It's not their fault. They don't write it.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault. She deserves everything good in life. Okay, why don't we take a break?
So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, this May only, you can get an extra $200 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $200 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
All right, it's comedy time. It's chuckle time, honey.
First up to the plate, we got Raja O'Hara pumping it down in purple.
Is she wearing the same hair that she wore for the Wet n Wild?
I think she is, which is fine. It's a signature purple cloth.
Is that?
It's fine when it looks good.
Of course, it looks good, but it's you.
Silky's worn the same hair for the mini challenge that she wore on the last episode to dance in.
Okay, but that's different because you don't
That's
always
hair.
know if you're going to be lip syncing. Like, this is like a planned look from the last planned look. It's almost as though if she wears this every episode, then I'll be like sickening. If it's just that she just wore it and now she's wearing it again, that's questionable to me. Because I know she has purple hair.
You know she has purple hair.
Well, she has tons of purple hair.
She's just feeling this one right now. She's like, I'm gonna wear this again.
She
Which
looks
she
really
does.
cute, though. I like her look.
It's a cute little boot scoot, like purple mini dress with a good shoulder and a cute corset over it, crocodile looking. The good shoe, the glasses, it's all very tonal and just lavender fields, and I love it. Orchid, it's very orchid.
Orchid,
or
darling.
boysenberry. It's a boysenberry.
Honey.
Honey,
Bringing all the boysenberries to the yard, honey.
Mhm. I love the sleeve. She looks great. It's a quick little set. She doesn't really stumble anywhere. I feel like her thing is if she can't be good, be quick at least, because she's quick at it and she like hits it. She's fine, but she's
She was
not
kind of
great.
like being the host.
Yeah,
She was like,
Intro.
I want to thank you, all these girls, for being here tonight. Which, if it was a hosting challenge, she would win because she's really good at being a host. And it's not like falling out of your seat hilarious at any point. And she does a lot of sort of like an introductory things. But I mean, she's serviceable.
she definitely can host, but it's best when she travels away from the mic.
Okay, bitch. Vanity Milan.
She comes out gowned and swoop-de-dooped up dude, honey.
Well, the look is always right with Ms. Milan.
hmm Now, are these jokes right? Because
They would have been right if she was off book, but she had the she wasn't even holding the card with the jokes written on it. It was over on the stool, so she had to like look very far.
you know
She
what?
had to look all the way over here to read the jokes.
The
off
silence
the
of the side eye, because as she was side eyeing it, it was so silent, and the silence of the side eye killed it, 100% for me. But she looks beautiful. If she just would have scooted that stool closer to like have her card there, but it would have
Push my
ruined
stool in.
push my stool in, darling. But I don't think that it was. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for that set.
Okay. She, I think, just got nervous because she had really good material. And I think she just got really nervous and she didn't trust that she knew it well enough.
Mhm.
And she combusted a little bit, unfortunately.
Now Rita Baga,
She does a little bit. I know that you're very fond of this bit.
bit queen. She's doing a bit.
Honey,
Or Hall.
Bit Queen instead of Bitcoin.
Bit queen. Yeah, Rita does a bit. The outfit isn't doing me. The outfit's giving me anti-Mame, like Rosalind Russell,
I like it.
giving a strong Rosalind Russell look.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's unique.
Unique?
Mhm.
I like the Rosalind Russell drag, and I love this hair. This sort of like fucking this very extreme wave on the side and then the long ponytail. She looks
I
fierce.
I love the wave too. I think she needs like
I love the wave. I love the wave.
I love the wave. She needs 2 more ponytails up in there because that ponytail is too thin for her head.
Okay.
She needs at least 2 more ponytails, honey.
Oh, okay.
Get the girls the bundles. Look at Vanity's hair. Look at all that hair up there. You know, it's
Yeah.
proportioned to the person's head. Rita's got a big head.
Proportionizing is important.
Proportional location. Definitely.
Yes.
Victoria's gone.
Yes.
Do we want to talk about Rita's set? Because all I did is trash her outfit so far. Her set is like, it's okay. It didn't do me any LOLs.
She's yelling at the audience. She's getting them going.
How y'all doing?
Victoria Scunn is giving us fucking Sherry. What's the fictitious comedian's name that Molly Shannon does? Not Sally O'Malley, but it's like she's like a comedian. She's like, don't even get me started.
I don't know.
Her fucking name. But this is very funny. But she looks the part too. This is a stand-up comedy costume to me. This is
Rotten Tomatoes on your shoulders.
The
and like
blazer with the fucking shoulder pads and the sort of,
the Paula Poundstone cut of that suit.
Paula Pound cake, honey.
Honey, 100%.
Don't even get me started.
She's
Hold
so
on.
funny. And if we want to talk about Victoria's set, there was a whole string.
Jeannie Darcy.
Oh, okay. Work. You figured it out.
Jeannie Darcy, Molly Shannon. Don't even get me started. It's giving her that. Okay. Anyway, you were saying.
Victoria had a whole string of 10 nail clippers because there was a whole thing about lesbians and not having fingernails because they're lesbians.
Yeah.
And like she was smelling her finger and sniffing it and being raunchy, and like her set was very, very edited. But
Yeah.
it's giving very like they want her to be good but not so good, because for her to have a string of 10 nail clippers visible on the floor when she's taking her bow and them to not keep the joke in after it killed. Like,
Where are the nail clippers? Were they in the shot?
Yep. When she takes her bow, you could see them on the ground. I can send it to
Gag.
you. Hold on.
Okay. The point is she's very funny. And then I love that people on Twitter are like, how dare she make humor about vaginas after saying that we can't say the word fish anymore. And then she's like, oh.
Wait, how did you get your Bombas puppet to co-host?
And then she responded, she was like, it's because I have one, idiot.
Yeah.
So she's allowed to make the jokes. She's allowed.
She's killing it. And this set is wonderful. Brooklyn and the judges are clearly having a great time. And then now she bows, and I sent the picture through. You can see the fingernail clippers.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. Silky comes out though next and does a great job. She tells a story about going to Brooklyn's house and all of the caucasity of it. The sparkling water, the Pinot Grigio, the broccoli and cheese, unseasonings, and then she throws a thing of seasoning with a cute little homemade label that says Silky Soul Food Seasoning at Brooklyn and the judges. It misses, and that's the best part of it. The physical payoff, I think, is great, seeing it spill.
This is very funny. I mean, Silky's very naturally good on a microphone. And so she puts that to very good use. She's naturally very funny, and she's telling a story which may or may not be completely fictitious, but you would never know. It seems like a realistic thing that happened. And she's very funny, and I love this. I love this set.
Yeah, not a terrible comedy show at the end. It ended very strong, I thought.
Yeah.
The judges' critiques, Brooke starts it off by saying
What
that.
about the runway?
Oh yeah, there's a runway. I forgot.
Bring it to the
Runway.
Plaid Girls
Runway.
Club.
Love it. So smart. So cute. Raja comes up first in a plaid face bikini with a cool hat and a briefcase. Very Carmen Sandiego.
She's giving, yes. I
If a
love
Hamburglar
this.
had a girlfriend, honey.
Very that.
It's beautiful. The yellow and the good plaid. This is
I love this.
great.
This
And
is
she's-
like one of my favorites.
The presentation, the runway. If
She's
I
like
had
sort
to
of,
borrow any of these girls' things, this would be the outfit that I would have worn from this runway.
yeah. She's like running around as though she's just robbed a bank or something, right? Is that
Yeah,
she's
Hamburglar
giving
girlfriend.
Hamburglers, yeah, girlfriend. But I love the offset of the yellow with the plaid. I think it breaks up the plaid perfectly and really fucking hits, and she looks good. And,
And she's
face kini.
walking.
A face kini for good measure.
It's so good. She is the presentation, everything.
Every
Vanity,
woman over 30 should have a face kini in the house.
Vanity Milan. She does Dion from Clueless with a crazy fucking shoulder, which I love, and it's just perfection.
She does. She did a very exact reference, but then did sort of an alley oop and like up the ante a little bit with these giganta pointy shoulders, which is fun. She looks really pretty.
Yeah, I feel like the 90s are back, and now it's just exaggerated even more because this is
We
total
love
like
the-
current Versace would do this.
Total.
So great. Rita comes out in a hat. Thank you, Rita.
Rita is in a huge hat, almost like a nun habit sort of line. I love this. This is making a statement,
I was
and
also
she has a
having none of
coffee.
it.
She has a coffee, which takes it to a time and a place, which I appreciate as well.
Morning.
It gives us a setting, and she gives it a character. She's got the sunglasses. I like this. This
I
is
like the
fun.
sunglasses. I think the sunglasses are great, but this gives me like mutton dressed as lamb.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, you got sheep, okay? Lamb's a young sheep, and mutton is old lamb.
So are you
Mut-
saying she's old?
No, I'm saying it's mutton dressed as lamb. I'm saying
Are
it's
you
like a cute
old
teenage.
shaming?
No, I'm saying it's like a cute teenage girl, like White Lotus vacation girl. Like, who's that girl with the blonde hair who was in the Queen movie? She played the wife. I forget her name, but she's like really young. Joe Baker always does her makeup.
Okay.
Like, I feel like this look would be very cute on like an Aubrey Plaza or something, but like it's on a drag queen. Like sometimes it just doesn't work. I feel like.
I think it's like Jennifer Coolidge. I think it is like she's a woman who's sort of who's dressing, way too, provocatively than she should be, but she's like feeling it herself.
That all would be different if she didn't have the coffee cup in her hand, because the coffee cup is just giving me like young Valley Girl type of vibes, like teenage girl.
Maybe a handbag,
Yeah, it needs something. It's just like
a Birkin.
it's plaid, but like, so what? You put it on a hat. How is this elevating the plaid? The plaid is not elevated by this outfit.
Is the shoe red?
I don't know. The shoe is a whole nother problem, bitch. I can't. The bow should be huge. It should be giant. Like, the proportions are wrong. She's a big bitch.
I like it.
Well, you wear it.
I guess
bitch.
we'll just agree to disagree. I will wear it. Rita Baga, please send that to me.
I
S'il
dare
vous
you to wear it
plaît.
for next season's promos for season 15.
Okay.
Victoria is the only one that excites me and does something with plaid that I've never seen before.
This
does
is
A
awesome.
purple plaid bodysuit, which is based on a whale's tartan, and then an oversized sleeve and cuff and lapel on the other side. And the fact that the lapel has no wrinkles and this came from England, like, how did she pack this?
Yeah, she looks awesome. This is very inventive, very iconic. It's chic, it's fashion, it's whimsical, it has humor.
All those things. Literally, I wrote in my notes, humor. Like, this is the one that had humor that made people go, oh, cool, wow, laugh to themselves. Even Gary Janetti, as a judge, they cut away while Victoria's walking and they show his mouth just like slightly agape, like, wow, okay. Like, and it's
Yeah.
it's such the reaction for this because this is fucking cool. Like, and so well done. Her body's still out and you can see her shape and just like, it's great. I'm surprised it didn't go last because it is a wow moment, you know?
Totally. Yeah, very gaggy. We love it. And Silky is ready for the meet and greet, according to Brooke.
She said, this is something I think I would see at a meet and greet.
Oh my God. Could you?
She read her sister.
Could you imagine being read so fierce
By your sister.
by your sister?
Yes, I can. I can because you both do it all the time.
Excuse me, I never read you.
Oh, what's up with his hair? What's going on up there? So what's
What are
up
you
in the front?
What are you talking about?
Well, the last Mom Plus episode where Courtney
You
was like,
think that
"Oh,
was-
so what's up there?"
You think it
wasn't-
was reading?
No, it
I
wasn't
don't-
reading. It was bullying. I'm kidding. It wasn't.
It was noticing that.
Facts.
Noticing your exquisite frontal. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing. I'm kidding. That is the
It's
closest
not
you've
like
ever come to
Courtney
reading.
said to you, you look like you're getting ready for a meet and greet.
Oh my gosh.
Could you
Hon-
imagine?
Honestly, most of my outfits are meet and greet outfits with some stones. So, like, if they did, I wouldn't be insulted by that particularly. But if my sister Brooklyn from my season told me that, and she was basically saying, "Can you wear something nicer to the next runway so I don't have to read you?" Like, this is Runway, girl. You came out as Mackie Barbie, and now you're wearing four-way stretch with a panel and a helmet. Her ponytail is sickening, though.
Yes, of course. The ponytail is great. I mean, and she looks cool. It just isn't the most exciting plaid moment.
It doesn't elevate the
isn't
plaid.
centerpiece at all.
Mm-mm.
So
I wonder what Isis was going to wear for plaid because she's so conceptual and stuff.
the judges say basically exactly what we say.
Exactly. I mean, they're watching what we're watching, so we're not surprised, and at least they're honest.
And it's edited in order to match up completely succinctly with the judges' critiques.
Yeah, and I just thought Victoria's use of like finger jokes was a great like. It had a great non sequitur or maybe it was a sequitur because it sequited, but like she did the silky finger bit from last week, which everybody was like, "What?" So she was able to involve like something from the show that had just happened that was funny, and like it's something she didn't win from too, and then evolve that joke into her finger bit with the lesbian and made everybody laugh so much so that when they're calling her out, like Brooklyn sniffs her finger like how Victoria did and they cut out. So like I feel like they're letting her be good but not great this edit, but she does win. And Silky wins along with her, which is great. They were the two best ones. I'm glad they won. We're going to take a break.
Yeah, let's do that.
When two becomes one.
You want to see me take a break? The two tops are Victoria and Silky. Again, is this a bit of history repeating?
No, it's not necessarily repeating because the safe and the bottoms are different. Rita is deemed safe. And the bottom two are Vanity and Raja, which I disagree with. And Victoria said she disagreed with it too. She thought that Rita should have been in the bottom. And Raja should have been fine because she was fine, kind of. So I just think that they can't send all the Canadian girls home in one fell swoop. It would be very rude if they were all gone by before the half mark.
And Canada is in the title.
Yeah,
So
you know.
I think that's at play.
I mean,
Interesting.
I think, but like, who knows? Because Rita she didn't make me laugh at all. Raja at least made me laugh once. Vanity didn't, but she looked beautiful.
We're also starting to see, I don't know. I mean, the thing about when the queens have to send each other home, they like to play upon personal relationships. Silky was in a group with Vanity Milan and Raja O'Hara in week 1. It was the girl group challenge.
You're totally correct.
So they have a bond. They're also the black girls of the season. So, and they've talked about that and being close with each other. So they're playing upon like personal friendships, which they love to do on this show. Girl, especially when the girls are sending each other home.
You know, I would never want to be your counterpoint just for talking's sake, but
Would you like?
I'd love to, because these girls are not stupid. They knew nobody was going home this week because Canada has a set number of episodes that it was bought for, and they know that they would be short. So they're not sending anybody home, and they know that. And I think they knew. So that's why they let 2 people.
Do they know?
How would they know? This is definitely a case of they would not let these 2 girls go. This was a Sharon Fifi. They knew that neither of these girls were going home from the beginning.
And do you think that we, the audience, knew too? And
yes, we knew. We're not dumb.
The fact that they like make it like a big reveal at the end is like kind of, pissing on the leg and saying it's raining. I mean, they didn't know that. They didn't know that Icesis was going to leave necessarily. So they had to do this on the fly. And so, I mean, yeah, no one goes home. I think everyone knew that. So I don't think Vanity and Raja were sweating too much in the bottom on this day. I would be pissed if someone went home on this day when fucking Icesis just left of her own volition.
Me too. If I was there, I would be mad. But, there is Miss Rita Baga sitting alone in the VIP. Feet up.
Feet up Bohem.
Feet up Bohem. That's her new drag name. Feet up Bohem, because she is very Vita.
She is.
Now, if y'all would like to hear a moment of Vic Bits, we know a girl who does them.
We know someone on the inside.
We got. So, do we have a theme song for this?
Vic Bits, she's Victoria's gone. Vic Bits, Victoria's gone. Nail clippers, don't say fish. It's Vic Bits.
I like that last part. That was great.
You got unceremoniously, your time ended on your season because of an injury. You got Eureka O'Hara'd. So I mean, I don't know. I'm really glad to see you back. Have you just been waiting? Have you just been oiling your fucking ankle or your knee or whatever?
My ankle.
Was it? Just like
She's not the queer bitch.
I'm ready. What was the injury? I'm so sorry. I don't know.
A torn ACL in my knee. So main ligaments in your knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they did the right thing. They paid for it.
They did look after me. I'll give it
They
that.
did?
Yeah, absolutely. Made sure I had all the
Okay. Okay. See, next step, shoes for the pit crew. But you know what? That is a really great step.
I want a Brit babe. We didn't even get that in the UK, but I want a Brit babe. Like, I want a sexy lady.
Okay, calm down.
When I knew I was going back, the first thing was like, I'm going to get a drag king look in these runways some way or another. I was like, it was the thing that I wanted to do going back, because people love to say, oh, how could a drag king be on Drag Race? Like, how would that work? That wouldn't work. Well, I fucking show you, because I do it and then I win. So fuck off. So now try and justify drag kings not being allowed on, because they absolutely can, and they will. It's the last thing I do, somehow. Because I do say on the show as well, like, I've done a drag king look now, but, I'm not a drag king. I respect them so much, but that's not what I do. I'm just proving a point that there could be drag kings in this space.
I love that. All right. It's time to lip sync for the world.
Time to put one finger up. The girls come walking out. Vic and Silk. Victoria's got 4 fingers up now, and Brooklyn agrees with that. She says, "Yep, just spit on it first."
Oh my God.
The lip sync song is You Don't Know by Toronto. Your Daddy Don't Know.
Your daddy don't know.
I don't know it, but it is a fun song.
It is a fun song. I like this one.
What'd you think of the lip sync?
This was close again. I mean, they both are really great performers. And I think it came down to the song is kind of, I don't know why, but the song feels more like what Victoria's like wearing, and she like embodies the energy of the song more. They both do very technically great performances, but I think Victoria just kind of captured the essence of the song more.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I thought Silk's reveal was a little clumsy. I like the perfume at the top on the beat.
Yeah.
That was funny. But
We love-
I think Silky has a tendency, and if you watch her lip syncs, I'm not talking shit, these are facts, she always gets right in front of the other person. And sometimes it's not the most... When a girl's on the floor, and then you get on the floor right by her, and you can easily pass by someone without necessarily giving an arm. I don't think... It's nothing that's not allowed, but I just think if you're on the floor and you're trying to get in somebody's way, there's a big stage. You don't need to be right there, right then. This other person's performing right now. You know?
Yes. There is a little bit of that going on. And
all of her lip syncs. But I still like watching her.
And
So I'm not
Silky
mad.
says, "Let me take this gown off over my head."
Over. That's the reveal part where I was like, what? And you could see the feathers underneath it before in one of the shots. You could clearly see.
It's one of those cases where a reveal actually kind of detracts from the performance rather than enhancing it.
It would have been great if it was a one-shoulder gown. The problem is it had to go over that other sleeve. If it was one-shouldered and she had her hair covering the pink strap, I think she could
Sure.
have gotten away with it. But
Sure.
I think Vic nailed this song, and like picking off her nails in the beginning. was
Funny.
just great, you know. And the hair worked, and she was able to do floor work.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
just a casual split too for you.
Casual, just popping it on the ground.
We love it.
But then to do that that part. Like right in front.
And then they give sort of a Raja and Carmen Carrera moment of, lesbianic fucking ecstasy and lust on the floor.
And then the kiss at the end. It's just it's a
Mhm.
great lip sync.
Definitely a moment.
Mhm.
And they are creating a moment, and we're grateful to them for doing that.
I think the song sounds very like Bonnie Tyler, and Vic looked very Bonnie Tyler-ish, like
That.
very Brit. It was such a cool lip sync, and Victoria won a trip for two to Iceland, courtesy of Pink Iceland, who is a great, I think, travel company over there. I was over
You
there
better
years ago,
learn
and
how
it
to
was
sell
fun.
pussy in Iceland.
Mhm.
Okay.
And those other girls that left, that's what they're doing at Pink Iceland.
That's Pink Iceland. Ding!
And Raquel, take that fucking jacket off. So Brooke says, like everybody knows, tonight
We're a
Victoria does
family,
not need.
and that's how we're
how
gonna,
we're gonna stay. Hey, now I got important business out there. So when I call you, you better come out there and shake your asses proper. You hear? Raquel, take that fucking jacket off. So Brooke says what we know she's gonna say. She says, Victoria, you do not need to pull a lipstick.
Oh!
Shantae, you both stay. And they all do the, oh my God.
Yes.
All of them. It's great.
Mhm.
Next week, the trailer is for a Spy Queens movie.
Spy Queens movie
Spy Queens,
trailer.
they're aspiring. It's going to be great, and we're going to talk about it. And
yes, absolutely.
this is a point where I would like to thank everybody for putting us in your ears with Race Chaser this week.
Put us in your ears.
Put us in your ears. Put on a wig and suck it and put it in your ears. I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
We would love for you to write a review of our podcast if you liked it on your podcast app, and don't forget to subscribe. Please take a moment to leave us a rating.
Yes, and you can sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus.
Yes.
And in doing so, you get access to all of the mom shows with no ads, and many of them a day early, plus
Many of them.
exclusive bonus episodes and monthly video episodes of this little podcast known as Race Chaser.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam, at the Only Alaska 5000. And our Race Chaser account is Race Chaser Pod. Our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok account is Mom Podcasts.
And email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
Or you can page us at darlingalexi.newscom.
What
no.
is that? What is
It's
that?
from Rent.
Oh, that's
Remember, Alexi Darling? We will be back next week for more discussion, dissection, and dissemination. Fucking vroom.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for an entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders.
Oh.
Mom.
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, aka Mom,
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
and produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfog, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.